So I'm here with Gogo. I'm putting this video together because Gogo has been a pretty big project of mine. I've had him about 2.5 years, I think. I'd have to look. He's a ham. So Lagoa was one of those horses that was really successful before I had him. Very talented show jumper. He was a very big amateur horse. He even actually went all the way up into the meter 50s, so Grand Prix level. And then he regressed. The story is on my end that he was sent to several trainers once he stopped jumping, and he was really struggling with either rushing the fence and getting way too out of control, to rearing at the base of the jump, to inevitably just not jumping at all. So I got him as kind of like, they were selling him as a trail horse. I mean, what else could he do? He's this wonderful, phenomenal horse, but he wasn't happy in the show ring anymore. And so that's when I got him. And it's been a journey kind of putting the pieces together with him and getting things that work for him. He's a very opinionated horse. A lot of it because he probably was allowed to have his own opinion a lot of the time, and it was all well and good until it wasn't. Lagoa's issues stemmed from anxiety to what I would deem as lack of use of his body. He just wanted to pull. He didn't really want to use his hind end. So that's where the foundation comes in, and we started over. We literally started at walk and trot and built from there. I had several trainers, so I took him for lessons so that I could continue to get insight for myself. He was a real struggle for me. I had several trainers to be like, you know, you might be better cutting your losses and moving on to a horse that's going to come along a lot faster. And even though that was really hard to hear, there's just this tenacity about Lagoa that makes him a huge teammate. So even though he wasn't a very good teammate in the beginning, he's got this courageous heart, and especially being a horse with one eye, he really copes with a lot. And I couldn't just see him moving on to the next unsuccessful story. So we took it slow, and we still have huge amounts to gain. You know, he is not 100% rehabbed, I would say, and he might not ever be. And I'm not making this video to put out there that the people prior to my ownership were negligent. He was very well cared for. He was a very typical sport horse. He was expected to perform like a sport horse. And this is just my progression and how it's worked for him. And I would say it's worked really well for him, this training style, this training program. And I really hope that you guys can gain some insight. So if you have those horses that everybody is kind of like, no, 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 cut your losses, move on, there can be hope. But there is also a huge amount of dedication that comes with horses like this. And that means putting your own goals sometimes on the back burner to do what's best for the horse and best for his learning and best for his training. And that's what I did. So it's been 2 years now that he's been in saddle work, and we've gone to a few shows over the year. This past year being the most successful year, we went to some consecutive shows showing between meter 10 to meter 20. We had some bad rounds, but we had some really successful rounds that I could feel that he was really starting to believe me. And I'm hoping this year to bring him to some more shows and have some more success, and kind of prove that hopefully mentally he's ready to get back in the game and show us what he can do. So I hope this is an inspiration to you guys. I hope that this gives you a little insight that even the best of them aren't perfect, and we all struggle, but you can take the burnouts or the dropouts or the ones that start struggling, and they can find peace again. I mean, as you can see, he's found a lot of peace just standing here. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoy. If you have any questions or anything you'd like to say or add, please message me, TasiaXOXO on Instagram. You can message me on Facebook. featherrunfarm@yahoo.com is our primary email. You are hamming it up for the camera. And yeah, you know, I'm totally open for discussion, you guys. So enjoy. Thanks for tuning in. We'll talk to you soon.